Hey guys, welcome to my live stream. Let me just test the sound. Let me just test the sound. Awesome. So we are here to. I decided to get more hard with my studies, and to do that, I was try to. I was thinking do something very new, not just really new, but I'm trying to learn something that is very different from what I am useful. Let's just do something.
Tá me escutando aí?
Hey man, yeah, I'm just a quick reminder. We are live right now, so please watch us. Yeah, I'm trying to do this live stream more simple, to not consume more time if that I'm actually doing it day by day. So if you look at Twitch, you'll see just a simple overlays. Just my share screen of just it.
Can you send me the link to make things easier?
Yeah, actually, let's see. Can you test the sound here? As you are here, you can see this. Do it for me. Let me send to you this link.
Okay.
Let's stop the music, so you can. I'll try to increase more your volume as well.
All right. That's okay for me, the sound. It's working good. I
Awesome.
do not know about my sound, actually. I
think you're about to.
Actually, I'm hearing myself louder than you. But I think it's because I speak louder.
No, actually, I think not. I think because probably because the input that output that I'm getting, the recording is more than my voice. My microphone, I think, is more low than your voice. I think.
Oh, I see. Okay. Besides that, everything is okay, as I can see.
For some reason, the Twitch not good. The bit rate of my stream is not so good.
Well, at least for me, for putting on my computer here, it's working okay. Like when I put it the live here.
Okay.
It actually like not many difference in time. It's like 2 seconds from what I'm saying and what I'm hearing.
Oh, sorry for asking you to hear yourself.
No problem.
Okay, man. So
I'm actually very accustomed to my voice on the computer.
Something that I was saying before you join on this live stream is I am kind of get your advice. I think that's not advice, but you said in some other chat with me that you in some feature you would like to apply to Facebook. So just no reason, just to see if you are capable of to do something very hard and understand hard concepts in programming language. and I see myself in this position, that in comfort zone for a while, for some while. So
Yeah, I see.
yeah, so I decide I want to practice algorithms and programming exercises with something that I never has too much experience. And right now I should see as this language, because I think this is a very basic language. We almost don't have any kind of thing to help us to programming. Is a very old language, so
Yeah,
we
to
need to
have an
use.
idea to have an idea, it doesn't have, for example, strings as we know. You have actually an array of chars to make things work.
Yeah, so we need to use a lot of our brain to really make this thing work. So that's big. So I instead of get a course or a video to watch, I knew that HackerHunk has a very simple challenges to use C, just a quick C for you, for beginners to start and begin to play with some algorithm and the challenges to solve. So I decided to
Okay.
start here, and I asked you to join me to help me to understand something that I miss, probably because when we are learning alone, it's quite hard to understand some concepts. But when we are with somebody else help us, it's more easy than usual. So this is
Yeah, I
why I
agree.
asked you to help me with this. So probably I know how to see work in a basic way. I get some course in the college, but I for everything that I try to do, I just try to start from the beginning thing, and try to read, learn things, and to keep in my mind more in the real way that so this is the way how I am starting from here for now, right now.
I see.
Can you see my screen on the Discord?
I can't hear you anymore.
You can't hear me
You're muted, I think.
on Discord. Sorry, man. I didn't.
Let me
I did,
see if the problem is with myself. No, it's not with me, the problem. Let's
sorry, man.
see.
I didn't test it before. Let just
Yeah,
me.
I see on Discord that you're saying something, but I can't hear. I do not know why.
Just let me.
Maybe it's my sound. Let me try something.
Can you hear me now? Stop. Can you hear me?
Yeah, definitely it's my sound here. I will try to make it work.
Really? And now, can you hear me? There's a lot of things that I didn't test it before, but I was not want to lose time doing configurations, a lot of configurations, and not starting really studying things and learn things. Stop. I think he lost.
Okay, now it's working.
It's working
So
now.
for some reason, I just lose the audio here, and I just like turn the audio on and off again, the driver here.
Okay, just one question. You want to hear me from this microphone here, or from another one? on Discord?
I'm actually talking with my external microphone.
Or I did get?
I'm using my external microphone.
No, I'm just talking about me. You can hear from this microphone or from
Yeah,
another
it's
one.
from this microphone.
Okay.
No, I think
I
I'm hearing from this microphone.
I love Discord on Windows because I can use the same microphone on the OBS and Discord at the same time.
I see.
This what is this coming from?
I think it's Siri because I said I see and the phone understand hey Siri.
Okay, no problem. Okay, man. Just one question. Can you see my screen and read my
Yes, I
screen?
can.
Can read my screen? Because
Yes, I can.
awesome. Because on Discord channel, I see things inverted for some reason. I don't know why.
Yes, I know it happens sometimes with me.
Okay, man. I will try to these all these challenges. I will try to cut these parts and publish it in my YouTube channel for every single part
Okay.
of this thing. So to make people's people a life easier, I'm going to also read uh, the whole description of the challenges as well. As long I am working in this thing to just help people that just also are interested to learn C for some reason, and maybe then it can help they as well. Okay, the way how I don't know if you are familiar or not, but the way how the Coder rank works. There is a challenge here, a description from all the things that you need to do, and down here you're going to have a editor to your type your answer and your code to solve the challenge that the description is saying you to do. In this particular case, this is a practice for us, our language, for our technology, and also they have has information of you of how to resolve and explain to you why you are doing this, because they also are teaching you how to use C in the language itself. I was doing it with JavaScript before, and it was helpful for me to get the new concept for me. So let's go. Let's challenge. I don't have any kind of plan of this live stream, man. I just want to get these challenges and try to get the solve as the best the way how I can, and try to also
Alright.
okay. So as the all language that we starting to learn we need to for some reason try to output the hello world phrase and see how it's going to the console log, the way how to see put it into console log output. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
So
so
the way C works, the function that you will need to use is printf to
printf.
just print something. It's printf. It's like printf, everything in the same single line printf, the letter f, and then you call it as a function and put a string inside it.
Yeah, let's put it printf. It's awesome because this editor has autocomplete as well, so help me a lot. Thing. So I'm not sure how the scanf works, but the way how I understand we are getting this what the users typing, right, and put
Yeah.
this on this variable here, right?
Yeah, that end s is actually means that it can only get a string. So the way scanf works, it will try to get something and it will save on a string on the string s, which is the char s there.
Yeah, I think that.
So if we just print the s, it will work. Like it will print the string.
That's
Just a moment here. I will try to solve a quick problem here.
okay. Okay, so as Gustavo said, if you just use as here, I think it should work. I think. Let's see. Wrong answer. Okay. The expected output is below word and on this thing. So we should has put this as second argument. Put this the and this should work. I think. Wrong thing. Um. It's not D. Is N. Awesome. So with this, we solve this problem here. Submit the code. Next challenger. So play with characters. This challenge will help you to learn how to take a character and a string in a sentence as an input in C. To take a single character as arch as input, you can use scanf and printf, right, as a character specified by the argument char to std out. The space code of print the character cf ch, and you can take the string as input and C and use the scanf, but it accept the string only if until you find the first space. In order to take this line as an input, we can use scanf, where S is defined as short S maxlen, where maxlen is the maximum of size of C. S, sorry. Here, in a scanset short stand for taking input until the new line isn't anchored. Then with the C, it's read the new line short, and here use it to indicate that the new card is discarded. Just weird. It seems like it's mm, it's working. Mm, it's working. Okay, let's solve this thing once and for all. Scan f print f using Let's try to run this code. Okay. Output.
I'm back. What was the problem there?
The you are say the challenge what the
Oh,
challenge say?
it says C language and then welcome to C.
Yeah,
And
we
what the print returns?
just see. Just the first.
It's because the scanf just have C.
Yeah. I think I mean if I put copy and paste these 3 times more 2 times, I think I can get all this fit, but I'm not sure. Let me try to run the
Let's
same.
see.
Let me run it again.
Segmentation fault. Why is it segmentation fault? Let's see why is that there was a segmentation fault. No, go back to the code. Let me see something. Okay, so you are doing a scanf, then a printf, and a scanf again. You should not have problems with that.
Maybe I need to create more to for able to use it.
Actually, you put a char without mentioning the size. It's not possible to do it. Because if you do not mention the size of a char, it will like not work. Put it like 100 because 20 is like too little.
Let
No, 100. Yeah. Okay. So try to run it. It's an obligation for C. If you put a char, if it doesn't have a you have to break a line. It's the
yeah.
bar and n. Yeah, you should do this every after
Oh, welcome to C.
so you have to put the 2 and C at the end.
Really?
You should get the welcome. Yeah,
I'm
you
not
should
sure.
get the welcome and then put the string 2C after that.
Actually,
It's easy to do it.
the problem here is I don't know if you know it or not, but there's a space here. So welcome.
No problem.
The input here is welcome to C, but the output just welcome here. The first word.
No, there is not actually a problem. Or the no, there is a problem actually.
Yeah, in
The
space.
input is actually welcome to C.
Yeah, the input
There is a space.
there's a space.
It's because you have to include that on your scanf. Your scanf is not including that. Your scanf is just like getting something that is a char. You have to include. I think when you got the code, they included it. You have to put. What is the name of that? I use regex. Yeah, you have to put a
Yeah.
regex.
This one. Let me
Yeah. Like
let me
this.
get.
Because if you doesn't use it like this, it will only work for characters. It will not work for like symbols and etc.
Okay, let's try. Welcome. I think I used the wrong thing here.
What does it get on the last one? Let's see on what it runs.
The last one get the language. The I think I should use the others variable to take it or not. Or I don't look at here. You see that they are not using the e character
Oh, it
here.
will not work because the last statement will read new line character.
Sorry, I don't get it.
It's right there when you got that code. You can read it. The statement scanf the thing there will not work because the last statement will read a new line character from previous line. These can be handled in variety of ways. One way is use scanf the bar n before the last statement. Oh, you can you see it before getting the last scanf, you put it there.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's because C it compiles in a complicated way.
Awesome.
Yeah, it works.
It's work. Man, it's a lot hard to just make a print screen thing.
Yeah, I remember about the rejects that you had to put because it's not very intelligent. The basic scanf from C. It's not like what we have on JavaScript that we can just use an input or something like that. It will get the entire string and will not parse anything. It will just get the string.
Really. Okay. In this challenge, I assume that we just need to sum numbers and get the difference between two subtraction, I think. So
Yeah.
they are explaining the difference between the integer character and string float types of prints, and also for scanf as well, format string and argument list numbers and different numbers. The here is our tasks that we need to do. The information of the input and output thing. Okay, so just looking for the input, we're going to have two numbers per line, and I separated by space. And I assume that the first one is we're going to have a let just read it a little first. Declare four variables, a two of types int and two for type float. Read two lines of input from spending according to the sequence given to input format sequence below, and initiate your four variables. Use plus and subtraction sign operations to perform the following operations. Print sum and differences of two int variables on each line. I just don't get it, why we have two results here instead of one.
Let's see. Oh, it's because it's for two numbers. It's 10 and 4, and we will show like 10 plus 4, it will be 14. 10 minus 4, it will be 6. So two numbers in the same line. Then it has 4 and 2. So 4 plus 2 will be 6, and 4 minus 2 will be 2.
Awesome, man. I'm a look guy because you are good in math.
It's not actually a difficult math problem here, but okay.
Studying for me it is. I mean, it is. Okay, so we're going to receive. Let me try to do it alone. D, right? To use integer, and use D again to get the second one, right?
Yeah.
We can use a lot arguments. first B, let's int a, int b. Is that right? Why is not
It's because when you use std in, you have to read a file. It's not what are you trying to get there, because as you can see, we read there on the, you have to use scanf. Std in is actually the function to read files.
okay? Sorry. We should use the e sign here.
You have to use actually the e. Yeah, you have to put the e there. You only do not use the e if you do a printf.
On a printf. I don't think that I get it.
Try.
I don't think if I get it.
It's because I can explain to you. Using the and sign there, for example, and a, it means that you will save something on the memory address of a. So when you put the and sign, you mean that you are using a memory address. If you want the value, you just put the variable name. When you save something on C, you do not save something inside the variable itself. You save into a memory address. That's why you put the and sign there, and A and B when you do a scanf.
Okay. Thank you for explaining.
Did you understand?
Yeah, yes, I get it.
And actually, you can get the exact memory address if you use pointers later on. It will be something that is actually useful to do. Get the exact memory address. Oh, let me say something for you. When you do the, oh, you actually put as float. Okay.
Yeah.
I will say. I would say that you should put it as float, but okay.
We can use command just to. You can use command to define two more variables per line.
Yes, you can. I normally do not use it, even on JavaScript. I do not like to use it that way.
Yeah, man. I think I never use it a little, too much.
Yeah, I think I've never used it too. But it's a common thing on C, Python, and other languages.
So the first printf is doing
of the two numbers.
Sum. The second one is the subtraction. Let's just keep this simple.
As I see, you have no doubts on how to format the printfs and scanfs.
Sorry?
As I see, you have no doubts of how to format the printfs and scanfs.
Yeah, I say I know that I don't fully understand the way how printf really works in it totally. There's a lot of things that I don't understand, but I'm trying to. I remember something about it. And here we will need to use the common character.
Yeah.
Let's try. We get
The second one is not actually formatted correctly.
yeah. Let me see if I remember. We need to use something like this, right?
It's .2f. .2f.
Dot
Instead of just f, no, instead of just f, you put dot, yeah, .2f. At least I think it's like that. You can, yeah, like this.
Let's see.
try it now.
I just realized that anybody is watching us, man.
No, it's one. It's one. I was correct. In fact, I simply did not believe that that I was correct with this because it was so much time.
Yeah. Submit the code. Awesome.
Everything passed. Yeah, you received a badge there.
Hey, look at this. And here we are define functions, right?
Yeah.
In this challenge, you will learn simple usage of functions in C. Functions are a bunch of statements grouped together, and a function is provided with 0 or more arguments, and executes the statements on it, built on the return type. Either returns nothing, a void, or something. A simple syntax for a function is this thing. In a simple a function to read 4 variables and return the sum of them can be write as. Okay, let's just read the task. Write a function and max of 4, which reads 4 arguments and return the greatest of them. Okay, man. What do you think? How we should do this? I'm just feel like that I never programmed it before when I'm doing it.
All right. When you're typing it, I'm thinking of if I had to put the types or not because of the use of TypeScript.
Let's see. They use as the example here. They are using types. Or which
They are
one?
typing, so let's do that. Let's do that too. It's not an obligation, by the way, but you can type it.
I'm just going to use a bunch of if else here. Do we have if else here, right?
Yeah, it's not a like I don't know.
It's possible to use
binary
this
stuff.
on C.
If A no, because the first one will be a boolean and you are comparing a boolean with the value C. Because the first interaction there, it will actually be a boolean. So you have to put like an or sign or an and sign too.
In JavaScript, we just use the max function in the
I
math.
know. That is actually a way that you can do this using the math library on C. But oh, there is a neat max there.
There is no
not
built-in.
code that will be used.
Yeah, so we just need to really use it.
Yeah, use an and there. Like if A greater than B, and then if A greater than C.
Is this?
Yeah, that's the and sign. And then we'll do this for every single variable there.
Yeah, that's a problem. If I just use it or not.
Yeah, there is a problem actually. You have to mention what is the type of the thing you want to print. Without it, you can print.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. You can actually only can print something that is not typed if it is a string. If it is anything else, you have to put the type there to be able to print.
We are able to use it, right? Is elf.
You are. Yes, you are. There is no problem using it.
Okay. Let's just try use B.
Just a moment again. We'll be back. back again. I probably will only be here for more 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay, man. let's just resolve. Let's just resolve this challenge, and we can finish it. I just realized that we don't need
Okay.
to use the printf and that. We just need
Yeah,
to
it's
use.
because of function. You can just return it. Oh my god, that is the most inefficient way to do that.
Maybe. I think so. I think we don't need to use
But
this.
okay.
Let's try. Hmm.
Oh,
Three.
it's because it's one for every line, so you had to do a bunch of scanfs. You did just a single scanf. You have to do like 4 scanfs because it creates one for every line. It's not on a single line. Every time it prints, it inputs a number.
No, man.
Actually, you don't need to put the
I don't think the problem
this.
is on a scanf. Actually, I think we are really getting the. Uh, I think we are really getting the for arguments, but there's a problem here. I think because
Oh,
we get.
let's see there. Oh, I see what maybe is the problem. See our code there. It actually always returning D. Yeah,
Really?
you're seeing that is always returning D. It's because D is outside of the if.
Yeah, but I try to use.
It doesn't work as JavaScript. So
Uh,
keep in
really?
mind.
So they return twice. I
No,
don't.
actually, it always.
I don't think
Why
this
is
is the.
it? Why is it returning? Why is it returning 3? Let's see.
Okay, the higher number is the C, right? So we should get this return here. If C is higher
No,
than,
but let me see a thing.
I
Change
think
your scanf there.
this should be the right
Yeah, but
sign.
change your scanf. Oh, okay.
Let me just. I think this one is
Oh,
the
I
right.
see now. Okay,
Let's see.
it makes sense now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay, man. We solved 3 challenges here. I'll try to do the other autos myself. I like
I'm
to just.
thinking I'm thinking that I'm a dumb person that I didn't know. So, it's just the sign that was inverted.
Yeah, no problem, man. I just like to say thank you for you help me on this live stream. I think you are just the only person that you watching me here. Uh, so I just would like to say thank you. And I will end this live stream right now. I'll try to put this video on my YouTube channel.